Cruiser 28RK here at Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. We had a little bit of rain this morning, but we're clear right now, and I wanted to run out and get this one because this is an awesome RV. It's a perfect couples camper. A lot of folks aren't necessarily familiar with cruiser RVs. That's one of the reasons I like to put these videos together. My personal belief is that virtually every RV out there is the best for some reason. You go out and shop these things long enough, and the guy you talk to always says his is the best. Well, I'm the one guy that's going to tell you he's right. They're all the best for different reasons. What are those reasons? That's what I want to hit on. Now keep in mind, as we go through this video, you might see some options, or like the interior fabric color scheme might be different from the, what you see in our photo tour if you see this on our home website. The photos tend to represent the actual unit. This video is here just to tell you about cruisers and maybe show you how we'll go the extra step to help you here at Haylett's. In recent history, they changed over this current body scheme. I call it the Bod Eagle body job. I love it. It's got this, the white face that just really stands out from the crowd, and this very, very nice mid-tone side here. It just has a good looking flow to it. Now, stuff like this, if you look at the roof line, you see how the roof line wraps over like that? That's the same type of construction you get on those $80, $90, $100,000 fifth wheels. You're getting that something here that is maybe a third of the price by the time we're done discounting it, because we discount heavy. If you see a retail sticker, we don't sell anywhere near retail out here. The underbelly, fully enclosed, forced air insulated, heated. Forced air heated and insulated. Let me rephrase that. So this is good extended season camping. You see the windows in the sides of the slides do open for cross ventilation. That's a very important factor. Like your baggage doors we just walked past, those are slam latches. Even though most RVs at this price point have just what's called Phylon sides, not the full high gloss skin like you're seeing here. And actually that's another area where just beyond how much of their amazing aluminum structure goes into this, because these have an amazing structure underneath that skin, they double layer the substrate, which is the layer that the fiberglass is actually bonded to. They double layer that and they offset it like bricks. If you stack bricks up, you don't stack them on top of each other, you stack them sideways like that. That adds strength, that adds rigidity. It also helps keep it'll help keep this skin from seeing seam lines in the sidewalls. The rear ladder's on here because this has a very heavy duty roof, truly fully walkable. We like to add this accessory hitch back here so that if you want to add a bike rack or something like that, you can do it. And notice that this bumper is free of a spare tire, so you don't have to wrestle with that. Back here there is a little propane quick connect by this rear bumper, so if you do want to throw a little outside grill on it, it's perfect to do that. The patio awning here, power awning with LED lighting, push button, easy to operate. If you wake up at night and your awning is flapping in the breeze, just push the button, roll it up, you don't even got to go outside. Standard aluminum wheels that look very sharp. Now this is a big deal, and very few people are even going to talk about this, because bottom line, most RV salesmen don't know anything about the products they're selling. They're going to tell you it's pretty and look at my price tag. Well, that price doesn't mean anything if you don't know what you're getting for it. An EqualFlex suspension system is a rubberized dampener, meaning it'll help absorb the shocks from the road before they get translated first into the structure of your coach and then into your vehicle, so you don't get jounced around inside there. It's also fully, you can lubricate any moving part on it, so it's good for long lasting. To give you an idea, that's the exact same suspension on a $102,000 fifth wheel. Why would they put that kind of product on here? Because they could put a cheaper suspension under it, and chances are you'd never know the difference, because that's what most fifth wheels use. You take it for granted, because most people don't know much about fifth wheels. They put this on here because road abuse starts from the ground and goes up. If it gets stopped here, then it doesn't get translated to your windows, to your roof fasteners, to your cabinets, to your countertops. It's what's going to help significantly improve the longevity of your RV. Now this big window here, we're going to come back to this in just a moment. Let's step inside. The driveway to this one, let me see if I can spot that. I don't spot it on the tag here. We can look that up for you, not a problem. So, right when you come in, one thing I like to point out, easy access control panel. Also, we have cool little backlit switches. Now, when you're inside here, you don't need a switch to tell you the living room light's on, but your awning light, if you roll that awning up and forget to turn the light off, it's nice to look at a glance and know that. You're also going to see better quality craftsmanship, construction. These things are built like a truck. And the fit and finish on all of their cabinetry here, these corner cuts, as fast as they move to those factories, those are very often suspect to being a little wonky and not necessarily spot on. we just don't encounter that. We don't encounter that problem with our cruiser products. We have already removed the TV for storage purposes, but this is a good chance to see they do spend an extra $1 to put it on a big swing arm. So if you want it to face the 2 recliners, if you want it to face the sofa, because normally the person who sits here doesn't get to see the television. Well, if you like to just kind of plop down and stretch out a little bit, this RV has, you know, full 180-degree viewing with your TV in the living room. Your stereo is DVD, CD, Bluetooth enabled. It pretty much does everything. You don't need to bring along extra electronics, but if you do, they do leave you room for a shelf here. And you see this little charging center? You have 2 household outlets, 2 USB plugs, and a 12-volt cigarette lighter, basically. Well, that's what they used to call them when I was a kid growing up. I don't know what they call them now. Maybe a 12-volt power point or whatever. But you can charge any phone, device, tablet, whatever here. And notice, too, Cruiser's very inclined to add extra shelves into their store and to give you more storage. Also, a lot of manufacturers will give you hardwood upper doors because people look up when they shop, but you look down when you're using your camper. They don't skimp on their doors. They don't skimp on the construction. Everything's built uniform through the entire coach. Let me give you a quick look at the living room here. Big living space, big rear kitchen. You know, generally rear kitchens might be a foot longer than a rear living. You get so much more for it, and that's what I want to talk about, because I think a rear kitchen is one of the most underestimated floor plans in campers. The full height-of-bed sofa here, that's an upgrade we like to put in. It opens up into like a queen bed, and it's a memory foam. There's no, you know, pumps or anything like that. You'll also notice there are extra power outlets even on the sides of your slide outs here. So you're always 1 arm's length away from having access to a charger, you know, for a laptop or something. Your dinette can fold down into a storage space if need be. And speaking of storage, easier access under dinette storage. If, you know, somebody's sitting here eating their breakfast or playing Monopoly or cards or whatever, you don't have to stop everything and wipe the table. Just open the drawer. You know, the party keeps rolling with this one. Did you notice that was all plywood construction? There's no press board or particle board in here. It's plywood or it's aluminum, and it's, you know, fully welded aluminum. The refrigerator is an 8 cubic foot fridge, not a 6 that you normally find in this class and for these dollars. You know, you're going to hear me say things like that a lot. Cruiser has never been, you know, like the biggest company out there. They've never wanted to be. They build a very respectable product. They're very happy with what comes out of it. And they're beginning to really start to gain recognition for it. It's been a long road coming, but finally people are recognizing what they're getting for their dollar in Cruiser campers. Rear kitchens have more cubic foot of storage space than rear living rooms. And everybody knows the party ends in the kitchen, so why not focus on that? You know, if you're an entertainer, this is the entertainer's floor plan. Big storage over here for bigger pots and pans, and I love the 3-dimensional nature of this kitchen space here. All of the you know, high and low countertops. I love that. It is so cool. And these are solid surface countertop upgrades. That's another upgrade we put in these, so always double check your options list. When you go to solid surface countertops, you open the opportunity for an under-mounted sink that is stainless steel. And this fitted sink cover here, you can see it's not going to roll out of there, so you can use that as extra counter space. Again, notice how they put shelving in their storage to give you more storage capacity. Also, rear kitchens tend to not have a lot of windows. I don't think that's a problem in this Cruiser. There's so much ambient light, natural light coming in through these windows that it's causing the camper to make everything else dark to compensate. All of your interior lighting here is all LED. Oops. You know, so you don't have to worry about replacing incandescent bulbs. Now, that big window that just caused the camera to go dark, let's talk about that. A lot of people like rear living rooms because you get a big window. But what does that window face? Usually, it faces the camper directly behind you. It's not a really awesome view. What does this window face? This window is right under your awning. This window is facing your picnic table, your campsite fire. This is facing your family activities. This is the window that you want. A rear kitchen gives you the same living room windows as a rear living, but you also get more storage and more space, and generally a more social layout. You notice how everything is focused inward. People on the sofa are talking to people over here. You're not facing away from each other. We did upgrade these to recliners instead of just rocking chairs as well. They're very comfortable. Ooh, my battery's getting low on me. I might have to move a little quick here. I'm losing some lights. One thing I want to show you, speaking of lights, is these little guys. They don't look like much. They just have this little button here. And at a glance, you're thinking, oh, they put cheap lights in here. But Boom! They are bright. Those are high quality LED lights. They are very bright. Notice we have 3 easy steps, not 2 tough steps, and they put carpeting on them and an anti-slip strip on the front. They're carpeted instead of hardwood for a reason. Hardwood looks awesome. Absolutely. I think hardwood looks the best, but it's very slippery. If you're wearing socks, you're going to slip on hardwood steps. And if you're like me, I'm a zombie. I stumble when I'm tired. On flat floors, I've been known just to stumble and almost fall almost every day. So this is a safety feature that really you want for your family. As we come over here, one thing I want to point out is this RV has an extra large wardrobe slide. Note, this is part of the slide and it continues all the way up through the bedroom. But what it gives you is big bathroom storage that most fifth wheels don't match. That is incredibly important space right there. And I love this spa style shower. I love that. It has such a cool look. Now keep in mind, I'm a tall guy. I'm about 6'3", wearing my shoes. Plenty of headroom in this bedroom and bathroom, you know. You're not going to worry about bumping your head on anything in here. And also, every room you walk in, just easy light switch. And again, you see how much of a difference that does make. Up here in the bedroom, biggest thing I want to talk about right away is that this does have a full 80-inch queen bed, not a 74-inch camper queen. Also, this is not the cheap camper mattress. This is an iCool mattress. It's got like, it's memory foam with like a gel cooling unit on top. It is extremely comfortable. I was really surprised. It's not like that big brick you normally sit on. Now, where this RV can differ from unit to unit, like for instance, this one right here, we did upgrade to 50 amp service. I know that because it has the pre-prep for a second AC here, but we didn't quite add the second AC on this one. So, with a simple $9 adapter, you can take this camper to any 30 amp campsite and have full use of the entire RV. Or you can take this to a 50 amp site, and if you want to, you can add a second AC. You can do whatever you want with this one. This is a little tricky to show, so I'm going to grab my little flashlight here real quick. See that there are power outlets on both sides of the bed with a big, wide open bedside stand. Now, they do not put hanging wardrobes in here because those things are really, really well known for like clipping people's shoulders when they sit up. So instead what they do is they put even more bedroom storage space over here. Now notice you have big pull-out drawers on the bottom. This is one giant hanging closet, and you could easily put like a small little shelving unit in there if you wanted to. Give us a call, 800-256-5196, Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. And you know, a couple recommendations when you're shopping around. First of all, if you're talking to a sales guy, ask him what kind of RV he has, and you're going to find out most of them don't. You know, most of the guys that are selling these things don't have a clue how they're actually used. Most of our guys here go camping, and the ones that don't, we make them take a rental out every fall so that they get the experience. Secondly, before you pull the trigger on something, call a service department and ask them what they think, because those are the guys that actually work on these things. Last year, Cruiser fifth wheels had the lowest instance of warranty claim of any of our brands. We carry Jayco, Forest River, Keystone, and these outperformed everybody. They stay in your driveway. The little bit we saw anything come back, it was like a minor quick cabinet adjustment, and the factory stood behind their work. We've been very impressed with these. We're very proud to sell them, and we're very confident that you'll be very pleased with them. We really encourage you to come put your hands on them, and when you see what you're getting against the other things in this price point, you're going to realize this is an outstanding purchase. So give us a call, 800-256-5196, Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. See you, everybody. Take care, stay safe, happy camping.